everyone, I'm Rachel,
And I'm Jessica.
and today we're going to be playing with alcohol inks. Oh, I just moved my face. So, grab your favorite supplies and alcohol inks if you have them. If you don't have them, we hopefully can inspire you, give you ideas.
Yep.
So we're going to be doing scrapbook layouts with this stuff.
Yeah, which
So
I see a lot of cards with them, but I don't see a lot of scrapbook layouts.
Mhm.
And it's so beautiful, and you can create amazing backgrounds.
Yeah.
And it's not that tricky.
Yeah,
So,
it might seem intimidating at first, but just get started, play with them. They're a lot of fun.
yeah.
Okay.
Let's get going.
Let's get going. So we're both going to be doing 12 by 12 layouts, but a little bit in a different way. So I'm going to be using UFO paper. UFO paper is specifically designed for alcohol inks because it is non-porous. You can use other non-porous surfaces like glass, tile,
Yeah.
some plasticky kind of stuff. Also, acetate paper.
So I'm
Yeah.
using one of these specialty sheets, and it's acetate, which isn't going to soak the alcohol inks and should make something
Should
beautiful.
Make something. We haven't tried this yet, so
Yeah.
hopefully you'll
Try it
still
live.
be able to see the really pretty floral.
Yeah, because this has all the gold florals, and what I'm thinking is if I do the inking on the back side, it should show through and be beautiful.
Yeah. And then I'm going to I don't know yet, but I'm going to kind of maybe do some blues and greens or something. And then I have this specialty paper from the Reasons to Smile from Chanel collection, and it's it's kind of like a cut file, it's all cut out ready to go. It's on a slightly shimmered paper. So I'm gonna lay that over top my alcohol ink background. So kind of breaks it up a little bit because sometimes alcohol ink looks like, wow, it's a lot of ink. So sometimes you might want to break it up a little bit. So try laying something over top of it.
Yeah. And I still haven't picked what color scheme I want to go with. I might do, because now I'm actually going to scrapbook this photo.
Yeah, that's
So-
cute. I like that.
I don't know, so I could pick a lot of different colors that would look good.
See, I have photos from, we just went to New York City last week. We have a lot of blues in these photos.
Mm.
So, do I do a blue background? Do I mix in some green? I don't know. Is that too much blue if I just do blue and
I
top of
love
blue?
a monochrome
I don't
look
know.
on a layout. I love it. But for mine, I don't know. I don't want to go full rainbow.
Yeah.
It happens a lot though.
Just half rainbow.
Half rainbow. I would go. Let's see.
That's paper towels. Oh, you got me a stack. Paper towels are always handy to have. Especially when you're doing this is what is this, 8 by 10 sheet. If you're using the full page, I would keep some paper towels around it, under it. Especially if you do any lifting of your paper, you might want to swirl it around a little bit. Paper towels everywhere.
And I think I'm going to go with the blue, pink, purple.
Blue, pink, purple.
Yeah.
Oh, I might want some shimmery stuff. Never have too much shimmer. So in the alcohol ink universe, there are shimmery stuff alloys. Tim Holtz make these. So this is rose. What else do we have?
There's also the pearls.
Statue. Oh yeah.
So when you're using any of the regular alcohol inks, you can use isopropyl alcohol to blend them and get them moving around your page. So we have isopropyl alcohol in these droppers. It just makes it a lot easier to work with than from a bottle. But as soon as you add in any alloy or pearls, that's when you need to use the alcohol blending solution, and that'll just keep your products from clumping up, and it'll just keep it pretty. So you can also use the alcohol blending solution in place of the isopropyl alcohol as well.
Also, it is nice to have these little tools. These what are they called?
Blowers. Yeah. These are
They
the
literally-
Tim Holtz
yeah.
blowers.
They're easy to squeeze, easy to hold, and that way you're not like some people like use straws or something. You have to be kind of careful that you don't want to like inhale like a lot of fumes.
These are really a
And
must.
you don't want to like
have
pass
for me.
out.
Yeah,
These are really nice to have.
they're really nice.
And
they're easy.
Yeah, we've used these forever.
Yeah.
And you just kind of blow it around. So if you've never used these before, I would just pick like maybe 1 or 2 colors to kind of play around with. And as you get more comfortable, then maybe add in some more colors and see what you want to do. I'm going to just kind of play with blues and see what happens.
Yeah, so I just started. I'll do it again with some purple here.
Yeah.
All I did was drip, drip, drip. I'll add some pink too.
This is a good tutorial. Step 1.
Drip. Maybe I don't want that pink. This one's the new pink, the Cosmopolitan.
Oh yeah, I'm going to be using some of the new blues.
Yeah, I like that pink a little better. It's also very forgiving, so because you're working on a porous medium or porous paper,
Yep.
non-porous paper,
Not porous paper.
it's easy to clean up if you don't like something.
Yes.
Even if while you're inking you don't like it, add some isopropyl alcohol, wipe it away.
Yep. I'm starting with my isopropyl alcohol. You kind of like use it kind of like water with watercoloring almost. I'm going to use Yonder, the new blue. This in here. And then the Bayou. How do you say that? Bayou.
I'm gonna just let you say it.
Thanks. Ooh, this is a really pretty too.
So that's how it is after my first layer.
Ooh, I like it.
It's already coming together. Make sure my other side's looking great. It is. Okay.
And you kind of keep your blowing tool kind of almost horizontally. Yeah. That's professional language. And you really just, you're blowing it around to whatever directions you want it. If something's going the wrong way, you're like, oh, this is looking kind of weird over here or drier, then you can add some alcohol or blending solution to undry it, moisten it.
Or you can see, so this is, and it dries very quickly because
Yeah.
it's alcohol, so it just evaporates right away. So you can also, if it's already dry but you're not quite done with a puddle, add a little alcohol, isopropyl alcohol to it, and you can get it moving around again and play with it some more.
Yeah. So for like some of these hard edges, maybe I don't want those there, so I can add alcohol or the blending solution. See how that just softens it up? I can go bigger here. I can spread that out more. The more spread out it is, the lighter the color it would be. So if you want a darker color, you put more of the ink right there. I kind of like a little bit of both. I like some dark, some light, give it some contrast. I really do like this Bayou that I cannot say
Yeah, it's a pretty color.
because words are hard.
I like this purple a lot.
Oh, I do like that.
This one's
I'm gonna try a
Boysenberry.
little bit of the juniper too, and I'm not sure how like dark this is. Probably should swatch this out, but you know,
swatching's always a good
live. Who has time for
good
swatching?
thing to do, but yeah, testing things out and just getting going once you've got it all there is also a good thing.
I also like to use eyedroppers for the alcohol. It's easier to control. You should never be like spraying it and getting it like. I mean, you can spray it when like I don't know. I guess if you want
Yeah,
like,
I put it in the sprayer.
some you spray
Just give it a
everywhere.
little spritz. It gives it little dots.
Just be careful.
But I can't
You can
flip
see
it over yet because it's still a little wet.
Yeah.
I think I might just fill it up all the way.
Okay. Sometimes I think it's nice to have some like
Exactly.
look at this nice blue that works really well with other. So let us know in the comments. Sorry, I know that happens a lot. Have you always wondered about them? How to use them? Let us know. We will try to answer any of your questions. We're not experts, but you know, we just like playing with them and see what happens.
Yeah, I love making like, abstract backgrounds with them. That's my go-to with alcohol ink. You can also like paint designs with them and all that, but I like just how they turn out when you just let them go, let them do what they're gonna do. Yeah, they turn out so pretty. I feel like as long as you have a limited color palette, like of course you do whatever you want to do, but if you're starting, start with a limited color palette, like maybe just start with cool colors or just warm colors, and it's gonna look cool. It just is.
I'm gonna add more juniper over here. Don't be afraid to use that ink. Like, there's a lot in there, even when you are squirting out a lot. It will move a lot better, and I think look better if you use more ink. Because when I first started out, I would not use much ink. I was like, just a couple drops here or there, and then I was like, why does this look so like, you know, dry and ugly? Because I wasn't really using enough ink.
Yeah.
And I didn't really
and
realize that for a while.
one drop too, it will spread.
Yeah.
It'll spread far. So if you do like, I don't know, if in each one of these sections of color, I put 3 drops, put some of the alcohol on there, and let it spread, then that's plenty. And it covers a lot of space.
So now I'm gonna go back like, whoa, that wasn't us.
Wasn't me this time.
Usually we knock stuff over, but that time Matt knocked over the lamp. It's okay. A lot of my edges here are kind of like hard edges, so I'm gonna go over them with a little bit of alcohol, soften those up. And we'll try some blending solution too to see. They kind of they work similarly, but they give a little bit different effects sometimes too. So I like to use both. You should also, if you can, be working in a well-ventilated, bigger room with these because it's a little bit.
It's a lot of
fumy.
smell. Yeah, I mean it's like
not terrible.
it's like smelling isopropyl alcohol.
Yeah, just reminds me of like nail polish
Or doctor office. Or... it's clean.
It's clean. It's a clean smell. I'm gonna add more.
I'm gonna let mine dry.
That is looking
because
cool.
I covered up the whole background. I want to flip it around and see how it's gonna look. Just speeding along the drying time. I could also be patient and just wait a second.
No, who can do that?
But I might as well just pump this. Cool.
Oh, that does look cool.
That is pretty cool.
Can you guys see that?
Yeah, I need to have a plain white piece of paper behind it, and And then I'll also like have that as part of my layout with the white piece of paper.
Mhm.
There we go.
Okay. I'm just like filling up some little white spots here and there. I just want it to be all the way full.
I might just let this dry for a minute, and maybe while I'm waiting,
I
I'll
really
go.
like these blues together.
I'll go grab a white piece of paper.
So what did I use? I used Yonder, Bayou, Juniper, and the Pearl Tranquil. Nice. So then I'm gonna do this again on 2 more sheets of this, and then I'm gonna kind of like, I don't know, cut them or rotate them or somehow make my
sorry.
background. So we'll see how that goes. But you could also just use it, you know, just like this too. Like, don't feel like you have to do it my way, but okay. I'm gonna just let this go. What? She's laughing over there about something.
Nothing.
Oh. Where do I let this dry? There's like no
I don't know. That's what I was just starting to mess around with too.
There's no room. Okay. So that one's
Okay. Well, while I'm letting it dry a little more, I can kind of think out what I wanted to do.
Are you going to match your photo or leave it as is?
I'll probably mat it, but then embellishment wise, okay, so embellishment wise, I was thinking these stickers would look good with it, but also it might be too muted. Maybe I'll use some of the, but also I have a lot of florals.
But
Also, this is how I think through problem solve. Boom, beautiful. I might use that big beautiful.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Okay, so that's a thought.
That's a thought.
I also have either these florals
Those are pretty.
or I've been wanting to use this one more, and I think it could work for this photo.
Yeah, that'd be cute.
And then this has fruit on it too. Or do I want to stick with all florals because I've already got a lot of florals? No wrong options,
That is the
but
question.
is it dry yet? I really want to flip it over. Okay, I'm gonna heat it a little with the heat gun, just to be done. But you want to be super careful when heating your surfaces with the heat gun because you're heating plastic, whether you're using the Yupo paper or specialty sheet or acetate. It's heating up plastic, so it'll melt and
Not
get
be great.
deformed.
Yeah.
So I'm holding it from maybe a foot
Unless
away.
you want a deformed look.
And actually, I've played that up too.
Yeah, you've done that before.
Yep. So I just want to heat the area, but not roast it.
Just lightly toasted, not roasted.
And like I said, the alcohol dries so quickly, so you don't need a lot. I think it should be good. I'm gonna call it good. And this is just a regular 12 by 12, but it's a white piece that I can put this on. Okay, there. Now we can finally see what it looks like.
Ooh. I like how that turned out.
Yeah, it's cool.
Very pretty.
It's gonna be hard to photograph.
Oh
All the
yeah, it is.
shininess, but
Yes.
it's a problem for later.
Yeah.
Okay, so my photo, I do want, or maybe I'll play up the gold.
Ooh, gold would look
I might
nice.
get some gold paper.
Yeah.
Because I think that's
have
was
them match
cool.
it and like make it stand out. I'm still just playing with my blues, going back and forth, blending solution and alcohol. Got some interesting things going on here. But keep in mind, I might be cutting this. I'm not really sure yet. So doesn't need to look like absolutely perfect because it might look different later. Okay. I'm almost happy with this. It's so relaxing just to like sit here and blow ink around. I find it really relaxing. And just kind of satisfying watching the ink.
Okay. This might be a very razzle-dazzly layout.
Razzle-dazzle. Ooh.
Is that too much?
No,
Too much
like
happening?
it. I like it.
Or even what if I did
Razzle-dazzle.
like a razzle-dazzle strip, like a longer strip, and then I put some. I could put our little glass.
Ooh. I just keep saying
Ooh.
ooh.
Well, I'm gonna start
So many options.
at least with the long strip, and I can always cut it shorter.
Yeah.
I really have been wanting to use that stamp
Mm-hmm.
again, the drink stamp. So I
Okay,
might
I
use
think
that.
I'm gonna pause this, let this dry. Basically, it's just a bunch of blues and greens, abstracty. I think that will look really nice. And then I'm gonna start on my third one.
Ooh, you got 3?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
to fill your whole.
to fill my whole 12 by 12 background.
Very cool.
So I'll kind of have to like cut them and
Mhm.
piece them in
Mhm.
certain ways. But since I'm using all the same colors, it won't quite matter like which way they go.
I need another piece of paper to stamp on.
Don't knock over things. Okay, so same thing, doing some of the bio. If you want to wear gloves with this, that's probably a good idea. Or if you don't really care about getting inky.
It
It does
stains
wash,
a little
it
bit.
washes off eventually,
Yeah.
but it gets a little bit harder to wash off than like normal inks. But they're just so fun. Like I just love alcohol inks.
Do you think I should do a drink, or is that going to be too random with all my florals?
No, I think it's fine. It has like a floral leaf in it.
And then I could have
It's
some
cute.
fruit and cherries, or I could use an actual floral.
That might be too many florals then.
But that's so many. Okay, I'm gonna stick with the drink because
But you've been wanting to use that.
I really
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
I usually let the products
Mhm.
lead my way with scrapbooking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people, let their photos lead it, or products, or color. Sometimes I feel like a color, and I'll go around and look for something. Like, okay, I'm feeling pinks today, and I'm gonna go find pink things, or gold, or today's blue. I was feeling the blues today. So now this one, I have a lot more darker lines than my other two. So I'm gonna kind of soften up some of these edges.
I forgot because I used this on a card. I forgot
Oh,
all
yeah.
of the pieces are all together on one. Love
Oh,
that.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna do a congrats and a cheers. Any of these other little sayings?
I could alcohol ink all day. Just sit here and blow this ink around.
I could use the happiest hours are the ones spent with you.
Oh, that's
Thank
cute.
you.
Sure.
And I'm going to use some midnight ink. Light tap tap tap.
Mhm.
thinking, I was like, oh, I should have done this in gold because I got the gold ink.
Yeah.
But then I was like, that's too much gold.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick.
I can do here. A whole different shape going on. Always recommend closing your alcohol. I've knocked over that thing so many times before.
Things happen when you're just in the heat of crafting.
Yeah. Then you don't really want to like stop and clean it up.
Have any of you used these, the whole, like, any of the sets? Like, Pink Fresh has the sets where it has the stamps, the stencils, the dies, the hot foil plates.
Oh yeah.
I
those are
love
fun.
them.
Yeah.
They're so fun. Big fan. Okay, I'm going to start with this. And I want to try to keep with the colors of my layout, which might get tricky. Is it weird to have a purple strawberry? I mean, I can have
No.
pink.
Some strawberries look like darker. Maybe certain lightings.
So I want to, like, a pinkish purple,
Sure.
like on my layout.
There are no rules.
There's no rules. Like,
rules.
little pixie dust. Here, I'm gonna pull this to the side. Okay, so that looks nice.
I'm gonna close all these.
Good pull.
I just know they're gonna fall.
That looks nice.
So this one's done. I'm just gonna dry it a little bit. Since I don't want to move it too much more, I'm just drying from up higher. Because I kind of like where everything is.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to stick with those just so my embellishments coordinate a bit with, or with, yeah, with the back, the whole background I already did.
This one's still a bit wet too. I should use the heat. Just give it a little bit of heat.
Just a little.
Yeah. In your shirt. Just dab it with your shirt.
Yeah. I figured I didn't want to be wearing it during alcohol.
Yeah, yeah. It is helpful to wear an apron during alcohol ink time if you have one. 'Cause I don't know, does it come out of clothes?
No,
Probably not.
it's not.
Probably not.
It's not gonna come out. I feel like though, as long as you're not knocking anything over, it's not
It's
really
not
that messy.
Yeah, I really just my hands.
Like it's pretty well contained.
You can always tell where it's just a tiny bit more wet if you look at it in light. And just have some more saturated spots that are not drying as quickly. So my first one's all dry.
do a light pink drink, but I started inking with blue, so it's
Oh.
gonna be a blue drink.
It's gonna be blue.
That's still cute though. Let's see what we're at next. I just put some. So I like to put some strips on our ink pads, and so I
Oh,
just
yeah.
print them out and with the name of the ink, and then ink over them, and then glue them on. But the thing is, I kind of glue them shut. So the first time after doing it,
They're extra sealed.
they're sealed a little extra.
Yeah. I think you had a blog post about that, right?
Yeah.
How you did that.
Yeah.
And there's a video too.
So if you see me struggling to open an ink pad, that's not how the ink pads come. That's just me gluing it shut.
That's just. But it is nice so that you can see the
Yeah.
color from the side. Because depending how you store them, usually it's like
Yeah, like
stacked.
I store it like that.
And you can't
and you
tell
can't
what
tell.
it is. So you need a little lint.
Let's see. Oops.
So I'm not sure if I'm gonna fit all 4 photos on this layout or not, but probably at least 3. We'll see how it goes. Because I'm not exactly sure where they're going. And if you don't use it for one layout, just use it for the next.
I think instead of the other blue, I'm gonna switch to using a purple on this layer, and hoping that looks cute. No rules, right?
No rules.
And that's like what you were saying before with the limited color palette. I feel like you limit that color palette, you got a good chance of it looking good.
Yeah, yeah. So when you start mixing colors, it can get a little tricky.
Yeah. And that goes for embellishing and all that.
Yeah, painting, everything. You don't.
I mean,
It's easier to stick with the one palette.
I do love a rainbow moment too.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's just you have to be more thoughtful with things.
Okay, so I'm gonna get this out. This is the die cut shimmer paper from the Reasons to Smile collection. Isn't this so pretty?
Let's see, is a lemon more likely to be pink? Yeah, I guess it can be like pink lemonade.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
Cute.
What you want? Okay, now the trick here is gonna be keeping this white. We're not smudging anything on the front.
Ooh.
Is that possible?
With some patience, maybe?
Let's see if I can get it open first because that's step number 1.
Oh.
Okay.
Is pink ice cubes weird? Am I getting a little too. I'm going a little too far here.
It's fine. Ooh, this is gonna be so fun. And then it's just gonna go right over top of these. Okay.
Okay, let's see how that looks.
That one's still a little wet. We're just gonna dab that area right there.
Yeah, so that's fun. It turned out cute.
And dab that too.
It kind of looks like a flavored water or something. Yeah.
Ooh. It's like fancy water.
Yeah.
Sparkling or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely had 2 sheets of Yuko paper stuck together.
So now, time to die cut it out.
Okay. Look how cool that's gonna look. So it doesn't really matter which way that those are gonna go, because I think that the lines in these are gonna really help make it look more, put together.
That's gonna look cool. I can already see it.
Okay. So I kind of need like a scrap piece of 12 by 12
of times when I'm lining it up, I don't put any tape on it, but I think because I've got 3 of them going, I'll just get some washi.
Okay. So I grabbed a sheet of paper. I just kind of want to like line this up to have the right measurements without having to keep using that. I could like overlap some. I don't know how I want to do this. Or like which ones I want to cut. Actually, this one's more
I'd
favorite.
pick, yeah, your favorite one can be your
Favorite?
full sheet. And then I'd say
What's nice about alcohol inks that it is dried. So it is on my fingers, but it's dry. It's not gonna come off on my photos, which is nice because I always want these photos. So we need about what is that? More eyeballing. Just like a smidge less. So find the side that I like, cut the other side.
now I can see, get a better look at what I'm doing here. Do I want another cup? I don't know, because I've got a lot of space down here if I stick with this. Let's see. What am I missing? I lost a slice.
Lost a slice.
An orange, my pink lemonade slice. Dang it. Because I wanted that in my cup.
Oh, that's not long enough. I'm gonna need another piece.
It's gotta be here. I just die cut it. Did I throw it away?
Somewhere.
So I was wondering if it's stuck on my washi.
Mm-hmm.
But no.
I'll probably use whatever extra pieces I don't use on this layout. I'll probably use in my art journal. Those are gonna be fun backgrounds
Yeah.
to use for that. Okay.
Well,
Something like
can't
maybe I
find my
should tuck
slice.
Find it.
I don't know, because I was gonna put, I've got a little, like, it's like a quartered slice, and I was gonna
Yeah.
stick it out of my drink. Make it all cutesy. Also,
You'll
though.
probably find it later when you're all
Yeah,
done.
probably, and then I'll stick it on there.
That. Okay, you can't even see what I'm doing there.
Oh yeah.
So,
Or do I want to? What do I want? I could make another cup. Will it be too much if I make another cup?
I'm gonna switch this.
Maybe I'll just make another cup.
Sure.
And then I've got, then I can have, then the cheers make sense,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna switch this around a little bit because I usually like to have my photos left centered. I don't know why. And so I want my lines, like my significant lines, to be on the left. So those.
I feel like I lean to the right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. maybe this one I'll make a actual pink lemonade. Got a blue lemonade, pink lemonade.
Doesn't that look so cool?
Oh, I like it. I really like it.
That looks amazing. Like, even if you mess things up, like, you can't even tell. Like,
Yeah.
it looks like it's meant to look like that.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, now to glue it all on. What is the best way? I could just glue it to this 12 by 12
Yeah, I would
first,
just glue it to the
probably,
12 by 12. Yeah.
and then put this on top.
Yeah.
I think that will make it more secure.
Yeah.
Whatnot. So I'm just gonna use my favorite glue, good old Nuvo. Except this one needs a needle. Is there another Nuvo? Thanks. Magic. Sometimes if you don't put the lid on right away,
Yeah.
it will get just a little bit dried out right in that tip. You just use a needle to get it. And it's good as new, but I don't want to do that right now.
And for this one, let's see. I think I'll go for maybe more of a. Do I want to go for the pink lemonade again?
Oh. Yeah? Or different?
It's either pink or
Purple?
blue or purple. Maybe I'll do. I'll do purple. But I didn't clean off the stencil, so a little bit pink's gonna get dragged through it too.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot which one was more favorite. This has more blue in it, this has more green in it. I think I had that on top. Okay. I don't know.
And I'm going to start with the big glass one, so then I can know not to make it blue again.
I do find this easier lining this up here than trying to line that up on that.
Yeah.
This was a good idea.
And then I'm gonna still stick with the blue leaves, because pink leaves might
That might be a little
be
bit
a little weird.
different. Doable, but a little different.
Yeah.
I like blue leaves.
Yeah.
Alright, so here's my alcohol ink background. See a little bit of the lines, but that's okay. You're gonna be
I've got a blue drink and a pink drink.
I love this. Look at that. I love how it
Yeah.
turned out.
Yeah.
I wasn't
It's
quite
really
sure
nice.
how it's gonna turn out, but I love that. Okay. So now the rest of it is just placing my photos and ephemera. I have some from the same collection, the Reasons to Smile. This is just the ephemera pack.
I'm going. So
That
now,
might be too pinky for me. There's a lot of pink in here. Actually, these greens would be good.
Yeah. I'm going to split this lemon a little bit so I can kind of place it like it's going behind the drink a little.
Smart.
Like that. And I'll do that on both of my drinks.
Oh, I like those vellum pieces in here. Those are always fun.
Yeah, I did like some vellum.
Tags in here. A little bit of everything. There is some green in here. That's good.
Yeah.
Like this green tag. That could work.
I'm actually gonna snip around this a little bit because I want my lime in here.
Some more green. Some blue.
There
I'm
we
just
go.
calling out greens and blues here. Hopefully you didn't need any. Some
I feel like I went with your
I
typical
know,
color
I'm
palette and
usually-
you went with mine.
I'm usually more pinker.
Yeah.
But I stayed with just blues and greens. Whoop. Almost threw that out with. Oh, cute. I like that. Isn't that cute? Cute, cute. I like the black and white pieces too. Like they're just cute frames.
Ooh, maybe I need a black and white piece right here. And I can
Yeah.
do a little journaling on it. Will that
Yeah.
split up some of the space a bit?
Yeah. That'd be cute.
Because I have this big glitter section.
How am I gonna do the photos? I don't know. I think I should do all four. Because it's such a. I don't know. I have so much room. So now I can like tuck some of these tags behind. I can do little. Can't even see. I'm off camera. Couple little tucks. Should I
Get
center
the
these?
glue.
Maybe I should center these. I just said I left line everything, but now I'm thinking maybe I should center these more. Yeah, I think it looks better centered. Okay. So I'm kind of just seeing what I can do here with these little pieces.
What's this?
Tag down here to balance that tag up here. I like to do opposites. So like if I do a tag on top corner, left corner, bottom right. I don't know. Just makes sense to me. But you guys do what you want.
Is this too much with the glitter? Should the glitter page? I could also make it a, one of the more plain pages.
I don't know. I like the blue.
Let's see what it looks like. If I've got a good purple or blue. 'Cause it might be too. There's not a good one in here. It might be a little too much for me.
Oh, I like that. Is it Reasons to Smile? That's cute. I think I might use that as like my title. Reasons to Smile.
Or it could be like this type of thing. But not this
yeah.
color.
Yeah. Or what if you just backed your photo with it?
Like just did the
Just your
yeah.
photo. It
'Cause
would
that-
be less with just a tiny bit of sparkle.
But I still felt like because there is so much happening in the
You
background.
still need something
For for my embellishments, I needed something. No, I'll trim down the gold and see how it feels.
Vellum pieces in here. The vellum is really nice. So you can just kind of layer that, stick that anywhere. Just a little something extra there. And then where do I put my title? Like, I think that'd be weird. I don't know, smack dab in the middle. Maybe to the left. Where does it go? That is the question. I could move my photos a little bit closer together.
Okay, so I don't know, how do we feel about this?
Have it at the bottom. I don't know.
See, I feel like the embellishments just kind of get lost.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they do without being on top of something. So then you could do a strip of paper of a different
Yeah.
color.
I think it
group that.
needs a different.
Yeah. What color though? That is
Let's
the
go for
question.
blue.
Blue?
I like blue.
Fail in the blue. Okay. I'm gonna glue my little pieces to my photos. I don't know if I should have my photos closer together or not. We'll see. That's why I like liquid glue because you have a chance to move things. Let's see. See, I already want to move that.
This purple could also be nice though.
Ooh. Nice deep purple.
Kind of like the purple.
I kinda like purple, yeah.
But then what do I do with it? Do I want to?
That is the question. You can like
Do I want to do a strip?
strip or
Horizontal?
horizontal. Really, the options.
Okay, I'll start with just cutting a chunk of this, and we
Just-
can go
Just
from
cut
there.
a chunk and see what happens.
Cut a chunk, see what happens.
Yeah.
I'll cut it a little bit wide. So I'll probably have to trim this down a little more, but. Okay, there's the horizontal or vertical strip.
Okay, another little piece. See, I'm just keeping my layering very simple. Like it's just a little hello sticking out. Just a little something. Same with this. I love little circle pieces. I just find they're really good for layering.
Are we liking this?
I don't know. Ooh. Actually, yeah, I do like that. Vertical. The purple looks nice.
I could still add a little,
Oh, like a little bit
like a
behind it.
little, like a very
Ooh.
little, like a
Yeah,
line.
I like that. That's pretty.
So that's
Not so
an
much on your
option.
eyes, like
Yeah,
whoa,
like ouch.
gold.
Ugh, levels. Okay, or I could do a horizontal strip. I'm really just giving you guys more layout ideas.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
That's-
doing
yeah.
this.
That's it.
No, I like the vertical better. I'm gonna just start gluing some things. Get the glue.
Okay, so I've attached all my little layers, just little things sticking out. I think I'm gonna have my title right in the center because it just looks kind of goofy anywhere else. I'm gonna pop that up on foam tape. This giant roll. If you're not familiar cherry tape. It comes in all different sizes. We have foam, so it's like 3D kind of tape. It's dimensional here.
I'm gonna try blending this a little bit, just to give it a little variation.
Oh yeah, there you go. Look at you putting pink and purple.
I know!
Not your normal colors.
It kind of just got darker.
Oh yeah. You need like a whitish to like kind of blend in there. Like a lighter. I don't know if that would show up or not.
I feel like it won't. Might as well try it up here. Yeah, it just kind of looks darker.
Well, now you got some darker purple.
Not all layouts are easy layouts. Some you gotta work for.
Yeah, some don't come together as easily. Some do.
And you know, I do find the prettier the background, the harder the layout. Because it's like, oh, I love the background. I can't, I don't know, where it's like,
Don't wanna.
I want to show as much
Yeah,
of it
right,
as possible, but that's not always what is best for the layout.
Gotta do what's best for layout.
So maybe I'll have to rethink this.
Okay. Now here's the scary part of gluing everything down.
Yeah.
Mostly straightish. Oh. You know, I should use this thingy. Get it. It's a T ruler. I never get this out. But I should
But
probably
it's
for
nice,
this.
yeah. Maybe I need more white space. I think I'll get a white piece of paper. Can I use this? Is that big enough? No. Okay.
One here. Okay, I'm just gonna like lightly lay these down and not stick them down all the way in case I need to move something.
Should have been keeping track of how many times I got up this
Yeah.
for this long.
I think I got up what, once, twice?
It's been a lot.
Yeah.
And it's usually for 12 by 12 paper.
Yeah. Probably should like have it closer.
Yeah.
Okay. So far so good.
Starting with 8.5 by 8.5. And we'll see. Hopefully that's fine. Okay.
Those look straight. That looks almost straight. Not too bad. Eyeballing it.
I don't know. Cheers. What do we think?
Oh, okay.
And then
So you're getting away from the vertical now. Now square. I guess I missed that part. I'm very focused on my straightness. Straight.
well, and then I could add something.
Here we go.
I mean, I think I am liking this a little better,
Okay, yeah, the white.
the
And
white,
square.
because I think it was just too much before. white space for me.
White vertical. That's what Morgan says.
Yeah, white vertical.
Yeah.
That'd be okay.
Okay, here's my little title. Right in the center. Reasons to smile. Going to New York City. Would be a reason to smile. This was such a fun trip. Like, I want to go back. It was exhausting though, like walking everywhere in the heat. We're just not fit. We realize that real fast. We are not fit people. Is that straight?
This might be okay, and then I can add some splatters around.
Ooh, splatters.
And splatters always bring a layout together.
Okay. Alright, now I want some of the, where'd they go? Email dots, yeah. Hopefully you don't need any of the greens.
I don't think really any of the colors work with my colors.
The pink? Or this light purplish pink?
Yeah, I guess that one would.
These are so pretty. Look at those colors. So pretty. Oh, Morgan wrote on there too. I think the vertical is favorite. Yeah. Yeah. I do like a good vertical. That's like my go-to design if I don't know what to do. I do like a vertical piece in the back somehow. Just because it's easy. Oh, these are like the perfect green.
Okay, so is this looking okay? And then if I add some splatter on the white.
Sure. Yeah, I like it. Do you like it? That's the most important part.
I think what has happened is I tried to do a layout with pink and purple,
Oh.
so I don't think
throwing you off.
I don't think I'm gonna like it.
Because of the colors.
I think that these are really pretty colors together.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just doesn't look like a Jessica layout. You know? It looks
I like it.
It looks too pretty.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I like making pretty things, but I like a little. I don't know.
Or grunge.
A little grunge or a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's missing some black.
What if you did a vertical black piece?
No, it's not the vibe of the page. See, and that's why I'm having
Yeah.
such a hard time because
Yeah.
it's just not my typical vibe. So I'm just gonna ink splatter around a little bit, and I'm gonna take a big brush to splatter so I can have some big droppings.
That sounds weird. Big droppings.
Big droppings.
Like animal droppings. Like,
Yeah, okay, maybe that wasn't
big splatters.
Gr-
Not
yeah.
big droppings.
We'll go with splatters.
I'm not gonna forget that one. I'm just gonna. Jess, do you want to add some big droppings
Droppings?
to that?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
You're done?
I think I'm done.
I'm still not happy.
That's fine. Look at that. That turned out really nice for not really having much of a plan. I had like sort of an idea with blues. And that's my alcohol ink background. And I love that it doesn't look overpowering ink because of that die cut, you know? It brings some nice whiteness to it. Especially with my white matted photos, I think that helps too. Because my photos were not matted, I think they would get lost a little bit more. Try to get away from your
I
droppings.
I might, oh, can you get your chairs on? I might try ink blending some blue around this.
Oh.
Or do I just throw it on and
I don't know. Do it how you want.
okay? Because this takes me a second. You could do a little
something.
alcohol ink.
Oh yeah, I could do a little like ink. I'm gonna save this piece for art journal or just like a mat, a photo mat. I think that's really yeah, I'm gonna ink some more because that's fun.
Okay, I'm gonna take this big ink, this big blending brush. I think if I just go around the edges a little bit of this, with this, that might give me. Whoa! Wow! Okay.
That was so loud.
Well, it's just surprising me because I was like, I was using such a calm voice, just a little bit, and then it was just, whoa, that's a lot of color. Okay.
I mean, I thought I need another cup of coffee, but you know, not anymore. Wow.
It makes up for when you were yelling about the fly that flew through our office.
Okay, a fly flew so close to my face. It was not welcome. And we had our door open earlier, and I don't know why these flies come in. Like, they have the whole world. And they come in through our door, uninvited. Okay, wait, which is the new pink?
Cosmopolitan.
Cosmo. I'm gonna go pink. I'm gonna play with some pinks here. And just kind of see what happens.
Hope I didn't ruin my white strip. Might have. Might still not be happy.
Add something else? I don't know.
I don't know, guys. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can always turn it to the other side and start again. Ooh, that's very pinky orangey. That's pretty. And then I think I'm gonna add some of the alloys. The alloys are so fun to play with. I think I'll do the gold. Well, it's called gilded, but it's like gold.
Okay. I've got one last thing.
This layout has seen so many changes. It's like, it's just gonna be a surprise of how it ends up because it's gone through so many changes. Okay, there's some gilded in there. Actually, I don't know if I love how that looks with the pinks. I might go over it with the statue. Because this is more like a coppery kind of look. Add some blending solution. Yeah, I think I might like that better. I actually find like smaller use of pieces of paper to be easier because you don't just have so much going on everywhere.
Okay.
You have a smaller space.
So,
So what did you just?
the other thing I was thinking, I like the background, right? We're good with that. I like this with the matted
Yeah.
gold.
Yes.
Happy.
Happy.
It just needs a little thing. So like I can just put a
Ooh.
title on it
Title.
and be done.
Ooh. So no embellishments.
No embellishment.
That you spent so long doing. What about like just one drink?
I'm not on. It's.
Or yeah, just keep it simple.
It's not happening.
Just keep.
Cause look, instant. I hate it.
No, you just put it like
Can you use the
up a little.
It's
on
too.
your pink?
maybe.
Yeah, it's. I mean, these are still cute. I like this. Like, if I had, like that, like adorable.
It is
cute.
It is super cute.
Cute. Look at that.
But it's
Love
just
it.
not working with
But it's
your
just-
background and your layout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that. I could make a card or layout or not a layout maybe.
Not the layout.
Or just a layout with a calmer background.
Yeah.
I think this one
Maybe you just want your
Just a-
background to
yeah.
shine more.
background can shine,
Yeah.
photo can shine.
Yeah. That's fine.
Now to think of a title.
Not think of a title.
So this was Girls' Day.
Yes, we were shopping.
Yeah.
Sarah is my sister. She's right there. She was looking for a wedding dress and your wedding dress. Sarah did find hers. It's awesome. You're still looking.
Yeah.
You have time.
Yeah. So we could just call it
Dress shopping? Or like say yes to the dress?
Yeah.
That's kind of long.
Girls
Day.
shopping.
Girls Day. Girls Shopping Day. Shop till you drop. Fun day with the girls. I'm really bad at titles.
I know, I am too.
That's why I just use ones that are already made.
I think what I'm gonna do, how I find good titles, and actually I got this idea from our design team member Natalie.
Oh, Natalie, yeah.
Because she always has the most amazing titles. Because this needs a good title if this is
Yeah.
the only embellishment.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Google shopping quotes or shopping shopping T-shirt or so like. Well, she does the T-shirt because
like funny T-shirt sayings.
Yeah.
Like she Googles that,
yeah.
and those give her ideas for titles. I'm like, that's so smart.
Yeah.
That's so smart. Oh, you can do it right now?
I don't know. I can do it later too. But it looks like I'm doing it right now.
Either way,
Let's see.
watch us Google something.
This is part of the
This is
crafting.
so interesting. This is part of the process, though. You know,
Yeah.
stuff
it
doesn't
is.
just always come to you. You gotta get some ideas. I think I want, I don't know, more pink over here. This is just fun playing with pinks and purples and that like coppery stuff. I could just do this all day, but we do have other things to do.
Yeah. Shopping is my cardio.
Oh, I like that. Shopping's my. It is. I hate cardio. Hate it. But if you want me to go shopping with you, heck yes.
But that's an idea. I was gonna do shopping, but I might just stop at shop.
Shop, papa.
Shop papa. But you get the idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a really cool, really
Yeah.
creative title on
Yeah,
there.
that would be cute.
And I think I'll be happy with it.
Yeah. Okay. I'll probably still play around with this, but yeah, I'm gonna use this maybe a card background or my art journal, or just like a mat for a photo for another layout. And I'm gonna close this.
Are you gonna show
Oh,
yours?
and then
Or-
yeah, if you want to see this again, here's my finished layout
Love
with
it.
all the blues. Again, I used the Bayou, the Yonder, no, I did not use Monsoon, the Juniper, and the Tranquil Pearl.
Mhm.
So these are the new ones that just came out, and this is just an older one, Pearl. I like them.
And I am really happy with how the alcohol ink part of this turned out. I think
Yeah.
that's super
I
pretty.
think it's super pretty.
I just need to figure out how to embellish it.
What colors again did you use?
I
You
used-
Monsoon.
Monsoon. Oh wait, no, I used Cosmopolitan and then Boysenberry.
Yeah, those three look really pretty
Yeah.
together.
I really like that Boysenberry.
Love it. All right, thank you for joining us today. We hope you got some inspiration, some ideas of different ways to do scrapbooking with alcohol ink. You can use
Yeah.
acetate paper like this, or you can use Yupo paper and put it, behind something. Oh, I'm like showing you and you can't see.